Hello and welcome back to my magical chamber. I am the Soul Enchantress, and today we're going to speak about how to create savings. And yes, it is the money kind of savings. This is also a video possibly even more concerned with releasing patterns and paradigms and thoughts and emotions that are attached to you attracting and mounting debt as well. So that needs to be released before you can actually attract savings. Okay, so there are a lot of people out there at the moment, and if you are listening to this, you may be one of those people that needs help with getting out of debt and creating savings. Okay, so even the title of this video of how to get out of debt and create savings is actually a clue. The fact that you are drawn to it, it is a synchronistic sign from your soul to let you know that what you are actually in fact doing, and the fact that you are drawn to this title, it's because you are drawn to attracting debt, because that is what in fact you are doing. The title of this video is how to get out of debt and attract savings, but the how to get out of debt in a world where the law of attraction applies, it goes completely against it, because what you're actually focusing on in order to get out of debt is actually debt. So what we're going to do today is just to discuss why you may be having the thought patterns or the emotional attachments to creating debt as opposed to savings. Okay, they are two very different and opposing pathways. So when you're on one, you can't actually be on the other pathway. And one of the first things that you need to understand is that money is not physical. Money is an energy, and money is something that you create or lose in the unseen realm. Okay, so I've spoken about this in one of my other money videos. And what I need you to understand, and why I've been guided to create this video, is to actually get through to you that if you are accumulating debt, you are not on the path to savings. I'm not talking about debt in terms of investment related, for example, like a mortgage or borrowing for investing in shares, or something that is managed and something that is a purposefully gained debt in order to accumulate investment. That is very different. The mentality and the strategies of acquiring that type of wealth is very different. But as always, whatever type of wealth that I am talking about, I only ever speak about soul infused wealth, which means that this is a type of money and wealth and prosperity that flows to you because you are in sync with your soul's desires. This is not ego driven accumulation of wealth. Also this is not financial advice in any way, shape or form. This is purely a spiritual message. This is a channeled message. I have no notes in front of me, and it's purely telling you what I'm being guided to say. So, and you should work with a financial advisor or a financial professional to get your finances in order. But this is how to change your internal thought processes and emotions so that you are more ready to attract wealth, money and prosperity, as opposed to attracting debt as you are doing now. When you are attracting debt, or when you are accumulating debt, what you are in fact doing is you are focusing on whatever problem that you have at hand. You're also focusing on the fact that you don't have enough money to go around to pay all of the bills that you have, or to fulfill all of your financial obligations. So what you need to do first and foremost is to swap your thinking, and you need to focus on the solution. You need to swap your thinking from thinking about why you don't have enough money, or the fact that you don't have enough money to pay your bills and to fulfill your financial obligations, to actually looking at ways and putting in place strategies where you can raise your income. So in other words, instead of thinking that you don't have enough money, swap your thinking and swap your emotions to looking at how you can make the extra money. So when your brain is busy thinking about how you can do something and you're focusing on the solution, it can't actually focus on the problem, and it can't actually focus on what you don't have. So that is one of the most fundamental things, because most people work with their brains and then it flows into their heart and their emotions get involved in it, and then it's all over. So first and foremost, if you get nothing out of this video, look at swapping your thought patterns so that you stop attracting more debt. And you will see over time, nothing happens tomorrow, because you live in a 3-dimensional, high-density realm and reality, and you have a physical body. So therefore, things are slower at manifesting, but manifest they certainly do. When you swap your thought patterns and your emotional imprints, you will find over time that your physical world will react to it, and your physical world will represent those changes. So for example, when you've gone into your new form of thinking and your new form of feeling, you will actually find that very slowly your physical world will reflect that you've stopped accumulating the debt. And then as you shift into attracting abundance, you will actually find that your physical world will mirror it, and you will start to very slowly accumulate savings. So these principles do work. These principles are profound. These principles are powerful, and they're proven to work. They worked. I've seen it work. I've experienced it. And that is the only reason that I am giving you these same principles. They may seem simple, they may seem trivial, they may seem redundant, but trust me, they are not. They are amazing, they are powerful, they are profound, and they are life-changing if you truly wish to practice it. But as with anything, you can take, I think it's a horse, you can take a horse to water, but you can't make it drink it. I can only give you the messages that I am asked to give you, but putting it into practice is your job. So that's the same with when I do work with my clients. I can show them how to fall in love with money. I can show them how to get out of debt spiritually. But if they don't practice it, if they don't want to do their side of the work, well, then it ain't gonna work. And then I have others who will practice it, who will do the work, and who do see the results every single time. Okay, so I hope this has been helpful, and if I can help you in getting out of debt and creating savings, or in helping you to understand how to fall in love with money so that you can actually attract it into your life and release all of the blockages that you have. And trust me, I don't know why I'm saying trust me today. And if you could only see the blockages that you have and the resistance that you've created to attracting money, prosperity, wealth into your life, you would be shocked. So I can help you to release those blocks. I can help you to restart, reignite, and grow the flow of prosperity into your life. So if you'd like my help, please contact me, and the best way to do that is via my website, soulenchantress.com. And I wish you a joyous and prosperous and soul-infused wealth. Joyous blessings.